My favorite segment of the entire Christmas season is David Lepore coming in and giving me a golf lesson. I mean, any of you who want a golf lesson and want something you can practice when we have days like we had over the weekend where it did nothing but rain, you can do this in your house. You don't need a big, tall ceiling, for swinging, although that's certainly we could. Putting at home on the carpet. It's as old-fashioned a drill as we can do, but it can make you better, right?
That's right, Bob. That's right. Putting is 43% of our score. And I don't think that a lot of
Probably
people,
more than that for a lot of people.
Yeah, it could be. It could be. Unfortunately. Theoretically. So, a lot of people don't give putting the respect that it deserves. It's funny, when we hit a tee shot, we have a huge fairway to hit. When we hit it near the green, we have a big green to hit. But when we get around on the green, all of a sudden it's 4 1/4 inches. And so when people practice and hope that they get the same results on the green that they got, maybe on their tee shot, they're not getting that same success. So I'm a big proponent of practicing at home using feedback devices, because we know that practice makes...
Well, I say perfect, but it's not right?
No, it makes permanence.
You worked for Dave Pelz for many years, who one of the great teachers, Phil Mickelson's guy for years and years and years. And so Pelz loved tools, and you got a couple of
I do.
of stuff that you can use, or you can just line it up and hit it into a cup. But anyway,
you can practice at home. If you want to putt to a soda can, that's fine. Just make sure the carpet's decent, not shag carpeting.
Right.
Okay. So this device, I've been using this for 25 years. This is called the Pelz Truth Board. It's a straight 3-foot putt with a level on it.
Okay.
And it's got a small hole setting. Now the whole idea here, Bob, is to get a bead on your technique and repeat it time and time again. So when you go out in the real world, you've got that in your back pocket.
Sure.
So I've literally hit thousands and thousands of putts on this. And when I go play, I see this more than I see the actual golf green and golf hole.
Right.
Because I've done this way more than I have played golf.
Sure.
So I love the feedback that this gives us. You get your eye over the ball, you check your putter, straight back, straight through, square club face, all those things that we taught at the golf school that has helped hundreds of tour players do it at a high level.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this down. I'll use you, or you can use me as an example.
No, you go ahead. You be you.
Yeah, and by the way, we talk about feedback devices. Yeah. This is a Callaway triple track golf ball. It's got 3 lines on it, and I'm a big line person, because anytime you can get feedback as to hitting it straight, use the line on the ball, and it's not a coincidence that I have lines on my putter. Okay. Yep. So these 3 lines on the putter, lining up with the ball, lining up straight.
Makes sense.
I make sure I get my eyes over the ball, because I'm a big fan of that. And then, what I do before I hit, I just make sure my distance to the ball is the same. So I'm 2 putter heads away in order to get my eyes over the ball. Now what that's going to do is that's going to help me go straight back, straight through.
Boom.
And I do that thousands of times.
Sure.
So I've created a template in my back pocket for what I'm going to do. I'm not changing. We have to deal with the putting green and the surface and the reed and all that stuff. That changes, but we can't.
What I get more than anything about putting on your carpet at home is that it can make you better. Like you say, practice makes permanent. You can putt as well as Tiger Woods.
That's right.
You can putt as well as Jon Rahm. You can putt as well as Rory. Yeah. I mean, we can't hit it 300 yards, but you're not asking me to. You're asking me to just be...
That's right. That's right.
You also need to be still over the ball, which I tend to move, and that gets me in trouble. And but this is the kind of idea you need to do.
Yeah, and people have carpets at home. They can put on there's prescribed devices that'll help keep them honest. This is called a putter tutor.
Sure.
Okay, that keeps me from using my wrists. This device here, Steve Elkington and Dave Pelz designed. They use this not just indoors, but they also use it out on the putting green.
People will see that when they go to the Heritage. They'll see guys using these all the time.
That's right. And if the players at that level need that kind of feedback, well, we certainly need it as well.
Absolutely. All right. So, indoors, we can go to X-Golf is where you're going to hang out.
That's right. I'm there, especially in the winter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And of course, Pinecrest Golf Club is where Michigan Golf Academy is based out of.
Okay.
And so that's where we share the good news, and we help people get better at golf.
There you go. Website?
MissionGolfAcademy.org.
Simple enough.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're going to get better if you just do this over the holidays, once you get all that stuff cleared away from the Christmas tree. Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
And the annual Winter Coat Drive continues, sponsored by FWDG. We'll find out more about it in just a few moments.